World War I trench warfare was full on nuts. A big part of this was trench raiding. This is a bunch of British guys who just got back from raiding German trenches. You can see some of their spoils of war in their pickle helbs. These dudes were hardcore and crazy because trench raiding was not for the faint of heart, because you're going in to the trenches with freaking medieval weapons built by themselves, grabbing a stick and then putting a gear on the end of it to be able to smack people in the head, building DIY machetes to be able to sneak up on people and lop off a head. Basically, they gotta go in quiet. So at night, you cover your face in charcoal, you sneak across the lines, you take out the sentries. This was why in World War I it was really important to not be doing anything that might have a little bit of a light or be talking at night, because the raiders would sneak in and take out any of the sentries, throw hand grenades into any of the bunkers that guys might be sleeping, capture people, pull them back to their lines, maybe just assault different positions, capture machine gun nests, and just generally wreak havoc. The intensity of the raids that were being done in World War I at night were just nuts. Right? This is the Mark I knife for the US military. You got knuckle dusters on there with spikes. This one over here is a skull crusher on the back. But then they decided that the blade was actually not that strong when they needed to really get it in there. And so then they designed this one, which is a 3-pointed blade, making it really hard to properly stitch, and is now, after World War I, against the Geneva Conventions. You can see the scabbard right there of the 3 blades. Now they also go in with submachine guns, shotguns, and pistols in case things got hairy and they needed to get out of there a little bit harder, a little bit faster. But almost all of it was done with blunt instruments or stabbing tools, which if you've ever played Battlefield 1, you're gonna know that a lot of these weapons are just brutal, nuts, and kind of awesome.